Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirit, my intuition, and the tarot to communicate energies to you guys. Today's reading, we'll be getting an immediate message from spirit. What are you needing to know? All right, so we'll pull the three options because this is a pick a card reading, and we'll also pull a charm. So at any point, if you know which pile you want, the timestamp will be in the description box and in the pinned comment below. So, no, I'm not feeling any of those. So let's pick for pile 1. Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 1. Card 1 for option 2. For pick 2, Spirit, clear and concise message for 2. And we have 3. All right, perfect. So 1, 2, 3. I will be revealing these cards. If you are pulled to any one of these 3, 1, 2, 3, you can select from the timestamp. Or you can wait till we flip them over. Now, do use your intuition to call you in towards these cards. If you are pulled to more than one, that's absolutely fine. Just means Spirit has maybe multiple messages here for you today, different aspects of your situation, or just different messages. All right, so use your intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear that will confirm to you that this message is indeed resonating for you. Only you can do that. I cannot do that for you. All right. So option 1, we have Play With Me, card with my hair on it, card 15 with Play With Me. 15 or number 6. All right. And then for card number 2, we have card 28, number 10, with Sisters of the Spring Swallow, good fortune granted. Perfect. And then we have for option number 3, we have card 13, Grace in Full Flight. Or number 4, Grace in Full Flight. Wow. Okay, let's pull your charms. For option 1, Spirits, clear and concise message for 1. What is this immediate message? So we have an angel, beautiful. I don't know if you guys can see that angel. All right, option 2, for pick 2, we have this, looks like, I'm not sure which way is forward, I think it's this, but it looks like a dragonfly. I'm going to put that right there. And for option number 3, we have this abacus. Interesting. Abacus. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see that. I am called to pull one more charm for each, actually. Okay, so let's go back to 1. Spirit, another charm for 1. Okay, we have this shell. Clam shell. Okay, option number 2. We have a heart that says love and it has an arrow running through it. Okay, and option number 3. Option number 3, we have a crescent moon with just some squiggles in it. So, crescent moon. Okay. I'm going to move this out of your way. We will leave the video running for a bit. Like I said, use your intuition to pull you in towards whichever card you feel most called to. And I will put the options in the description box below, and I will see you at your pick. Hello, my beautiful pile 1. You picked the Play With Me card and the angel and the clamshell charm for your pick. And the Play With Me card is all about being in the moment, having to maybe surrender to the moment and not be hung up on things that might be keeping you stuck with experiences of the past. It is a very innocent type energy. With the angel here, I do feel as though this is going to be more of a confirmation, reassurance type message, maybe that you're wanting to hear from spirit at this time. Because I do feel like, and as my email goes off confirming, I do feel like it's been a tough road, and I feel like there's been a struggle and a challenge here, and I feel like it's impacting something that you're trying to accomplish, or getting in the way of you truly enjoying something that you want to enjoy. So yeah, there's a need to kind of make peace with the past here, or not let the past kind of get in the way of you enjoying what it is that you want in the moment. So we are asking spirit for an immediate message here, whatever spirit wants to communicate to you, and it's a timeless reading. So right here, right now, what is spirit wanting to communicate? Please use your intuition, okay? What you will see, feel, or hear to confirm that indeed this is your message. All right. So we have 12 with offering my gifts. 12 or number 3. And then we have, it looks like a hummingbird. Pretty abstract card there, so I'll let you guys take a look at that. If there's anything that confirms to you that this is your pile, definitely use your intuition. We have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. Wow, beautiful. We have ancestor of guidance. Ooh, totally getting the guidance here from the guardian angel. Ancestor of guidance, okay. And we have surrender to the wisdom of your body. Listen to your body's message about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward. All right. We have 26, or the number 8, red cage with capture. We have healing. Your body, mind, and soul are in a period of deep healing right now. You're going through many transformations at once, and you're being asked to allow yourself to receive the healing you need with open arms and an open heart. All right. I'm peeling it. This. We have in the hand, the universe is your partner, 31, or the number 4. We have broom, new home, new attitude. Okay. We have 18 with past life connections, or the number 9. You're currently healing past life wounds. We have love, beautiful. Love. We have Mary Magdalene with Teacher Awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner call. Don't let anything stop you, with the beautiful lilies and the roses. We have Gaia with Earth Connection. Be mindful of the planet. Come back to Earth and stay grounded. All right. And we have 28, or the number 10, opening to dreams and visions. Beautiful dove. Okay. We have be realistic about, be concerned about, and you must wait before you can, with Saturn. Saturn's the ruling planet for Capricorn and Aquarius. And we have ring with 25, or the number 7. And we also have alligator. Alligator. Okay, this message is very, very clear here, because there's a lot of past coming through here, and I feel past pain, past struggles. Seems like it's been a very long road for you, a road of trying to heal and get past something that's been hindering you for quite some time here, is what it's showing. But I feel like there's a new energy that you're wanting to engage with, or that's trying to come in, and it's been difficult for you to release any challenges of the past, experiences of the past that are seeping into your experience in the present, having to engage. So for some of you guys, this could be with jumping in 2 feet, giving full commitment to something here, okay? And it could be a relationship with love here. It doesn't necessarily have to be so much, but I do see the ring here, which is all about commitment, contracts, you know, putting forward an offer here of something, that a promise of a future. But I feel like there's a desire, but then there is a need to release whatever has happened here in the past that's been painful. And I do feel it's been painful because it's keeping you in an energy of needing to allow yourself to feel whatever you've experienced here, so that you can release whatever this is. But I feel like you've been trying, but I think what the message spirit is showing here is that how you might have been trying to do this has been very much full of pressure and very much maybe fixed in some sort of way. When spirit wants you to allow yourself to be in the present moment, and allow yourself to have fun. So maybe it's been a while since you guys just did something for the sake of relaxing and taking your mind off whatever this is, because I feel like it's been very consuming for you. But I think there's a lot of fear in something repeating, and there's a lot of fear of the unknown. There's also a closed off energy that I'm feeling here from you, that you might feel like if you jump, or if you commit, or if you do something, that there's something lurking that's going to hurt you in the same way that you've experienced in the past, or a disappointment that you've experienced in the past. Spirit is showing you're being guided here by your ancestors, by spirits, spirit guides, guardian angel, whatever your sort of soul team is, your spirit team, I should say. And so I do feel like there is divine guidance in intervening here, in assisting you to proceed with something very important. But spirit is showing that you're not allowing yourself to shine. You're not allowing yourself to receive a gift that I feel is being offered to you by shining your own gift, by allowing yourself to be yourself without restriction, without reservation, to receive. So you're receiving a gift from the universe. I don't know that you guys understand how beautiful the gift is that spirit's wanting to give to you. I feel like it's something quite magical here, and maybe you know that it is, but there's still so much reservation and hesitation and restriction and limitation that you're not allowing yourself to let loose. You're not allowing yourself to have play. You're not allowing yourself to go with the flow. You're not allowing yourself to be in a genuine energy of what you're feeling in this moment, or in that moment. So I feel like you do see a vision of something greater here, and I do feel you can sense it and you know it, but you're not trusting it. So either through your dreams or your visions or your knowing, your intuition is telling you that there's something here that is worth committing yourself to. You know, if it's a move to a new home, if it's starting a family, if it's getting in the relationship, if it's, I don't know, there's like a big turn of a life phase here. I feel that you're just hesitating to take hold of this because of the fact of an experience of the past. So it is keeping you caged up in some way. So I feel like spirit wants you to also maybe understand like that the facts of the situation here are clear. There's nothing here that's maybe lurking, that you might be fearing the unknown, that there's certain facts about the situation that you can rely on, that with this getting grounded, it's like not getting lost in your own mind about the coulda, woulda, shouldas, and being more aware and present in the moment. So staying very grounded and understanding that whatever fear you have is just that. It's fear of, you know, you thinking something is lurking here, that's bound to hurt you or repeat something here. So I do feel it's been challenging for you to heal this part of you, and maybe you guys have been focused on trying to heal. Now, this could be something that's happened in your past life or a past experience or childhood, but it's still with you, and maybe you're wondering, like, why do I have this? Maybe you're not even sure how this has developed. Let me pull some tarot. I wasn't planning on pulling tarot so much, but I do want to get a little bit more, because I don't know necessarily what this is about. So we'll see if we could get a little bit more here from Spirit. What is this immediate message for pile 1, Spirit? What is this immediate message for pile 1? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 1. Thank you so much. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile 1, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I'm truly blessed. Thank you so much. All right, immediate message. Can we get some more, Spirit? What is this about? What is this about? That one, and that one. All right. Let's see. So I am going to read them all in the upright because we're just reading energy here. We have the Hermit. So we have Virgo energy. Shell coming out again. So very closed off energy here. Protective of your energy, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being protective, but I feel like this is more of a protective mechanism that's shutting you out from experiencing something here. Okay. So we have the Four of Pentacles. Yes. Holding back. I feel there's a holding back or a holding onto something here that's needs to be released. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Ten of Wands. And we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so very, very, very much consistent with the Oracle cards here. This is a healing card. So I do feel like healing, you know, is very much something that is taking place here and needing to happen. Lots of reflection, contemplation. And I feel like this is because of an experience that has you guarded in some way, protected in some way. But I feel like it's not allowing you to be fully present and open. I feel like there's a held back energy here, and looking at what might happen rather than, you know, like what might happen that might go wrong in some way, or what you might experience as a result of taking some risk. Okay, but I feel like with this Four of Pentacles, it is always comes with this lack mindset of something needing to be let go of in order for there to be gain in some way. And I do feel like there's a heaviness here with this Ten of Wands that's becoming a very heavy burden. The Ten of Wands is where we can no longer bear the burdens of carrying the stress and the burden. So Spirit is showing you're on a higher ground here. Okay, you're at an advantage here of pursuing what it is that you're passionately feeling called to do. And in fact, with this sticks kind of open here, I feel like there's no real obstacle here in your way. The only obstacle in your way here is really you. Doubting yourself or not allowing yourself to release whatever it is here. And I mean, it's easy to say release pain, but I do feel like there's a need for you to process the pain. There's a need for you to experience whatever it is that you are feeling, and then allow yourself to like surrender to what is in the here and now that is no longer attached to whatever you experienced in the past. Because I feel the past left you emotionally dissatisfied. I feel it's left you broken. It's left you not trusting of whatever this is in some way. So this is the card of walking away from something no longer emotionally satisfying so that we can walk towards something that is. And I think all signs are pointing to this being something here that you're needing to do in order for you to move on, in order for you to heal, in order for you to enjoy something that I feel the universe wants to gift to you. That's absolutely beautiful. We have Taurus energy as well here. I do want to get a clarifier here for the Hierophant. That's all about, again, that's like this ring card. It's like higher level commitments, higher level learning, tradition, what we value. So we have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so Five of Pentacles is a card, an energy here where we're feeling left out, or we're feeling, you know, yeah, just out in the cold, like we aren't capable or allow ourselves to do something that's well within our control. We're not allowing ourselves to go towards what we know we want to do or get, because we are kind of focused on what didn't work, or what has happened, or what is not, I don't know, maybe what could happen in a way here that isn't necessarily true. Okay, so this seems to be a very clear message. I don't know that there's much more here. I mean, we can ask for advice, because what Spirit is saying, well, new home, new attitude. I feel like there's a need to just clean up old energy. Five of Pentacles, you can always kind of get out of this state. There is nothing that's in your way. The only thing is a limitation of self. And so I feel it's become a burden. So play with me is a lighthearted energy. It is allowing yourself to enjoy whatever it is for you. So some people could be swimming, some people it could be writing, some people it could be whatever that is, in order for you to get into a healed, relaxed state, so that you are able to put yourself in that energy, get grounded, and then move forward, or commit yourself to a decision and then stick to it. Let's ask for some guidance. How can pile 1 clean up this energy then? How are they supposed to release this? Because I feel that message is strong, and I don't know that you guys think you're able to or can, you know, I don't know. I feel a held back energy here from you. I'll pull 1 more, 2 more. Okay, so what is this guidance for pile 1? So we have the Chariot, universe energy. This is also Cancer energy. The universe is moving you forward. Okay, there's a need to find balance here with the Chariot, but this is all about the universe telling us to integrate parts of ourselves, our shadow side, in order for us to still move forward. So when I say healing, I feel like there's no real need for you to completely figure out, you know, where the trauma maybe stemmed from so much here, because for some of you guys, like I said, it could be a past life, or you're not quite sure where it's stemmed from. For some of you guys, you might already know, but there's well, I say a fear, but I feel like it's a triggering that happens here that doesn't allow you to be free, doesn't allow you to move forward in a natural way. So Spirit says to take what has happened to you and to welcome it, embrace it, bring it with you, find balance with this so that you can move forward. So there is blessings here, and this is universal, or the universe bringing in support here to allow you to move forward in this experience, in whatever this beautiful gift is for you. Yes, need to heal. Okay, so lots of pain here. This is where we experience, you know, heartache, separation. We've experienced suffering in some way, you know, and it's become heavy. So there's a need to address this healing. There's a need to recognize it and welcome it and speak to it, so that we're not suppressing it, we're not ignoring it, we're not turning our back on it. So once we acknowledge it and welcome it and integrate it, we're then able to move forward rather than denying it. Yes, something definitely that you're wanting to move forward with. The Son of Wands. This is the Knight of Wands. And I was seeing that with the Seven of Wands, the 1 wand. Like there's something here that you're really wanting to pursue. Something here that gets you fired up. Something you want to move forward with. Okay, this needs to be your passion, your focus. snakes are all about healing again. So that's all about shedding old things that no longer serve us, an old way of being here with the broom. Sweep up old energies within self. Okay. Father of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is the intellect and wisdom. So Spirit's showing me with the wisdom card here, I'm really getting whatever you have experienced or feel, there's a need for you to understand and welcome that that's a part of you and use this for fuel, for an understanding for this experience, but still to welcome this as a truth of something that has happened. No need to, ignore, avoid, or try to pretend like it's healed or resolved in any sort of way, but allow yourself to acknowledge this, because I feel like there's a truth here that you're supposed to be embracing, and I feel like you're not fully embracing it as a valid experience of yours that you've had. Okay, so once you acknowledge it's valid, once you embrace truth, I feel like you're going to allow the situation to move forward for you to attain what it is that you're wanting in a very balanced way, because right now I feel like it's not. It's kind of scary. Things aren't moving. You're held back. Emperor, yes. Empowered. You have the power to do this. This is taking action. Okay, the Emperor, divine masculine energy. This is Aries energy. This is being empowered to do what we need to do. And the Emperor takes control of a situation here. Takes action. 9 of Wands. This is that shell energy again, guarded because of past experience. We've had lots and lots of experiences here that have hurt us, maybe multiple times, and so we might fear, that we might not have the extra energy here in order to attain what we want. But Spirit is showing here with the steps here. It's like ascending to, you're ascending to something here, but you feel the more you move towards it, the more fear there is, the more uncertainty there is. And then we might see shadows lurking. We might think that we might get, thrown into a tailspin of sorts here. And Spirit wants you to know that it's just fear. Okay, whatever you're seeing as something that could potentially happen is your fear getting in the way of you taking that step. And this is why every step feels kind of painful, because we're focused on the fear or what could happen or something that's connected to our past energy that keeps us kind of frozen. 10 of Swords, putting an end to the past, putting an end to something, getting closure for something is very painful. Okay, accepting a truth. So I feel like the truth again is trying to come out here. So maybe there's something here you have not yet been able to accept or be honest about with yourself, and it's causing a lot of anxiety. I feel it's causing a lot of mental anguish. And I feel there is a stubbornness here with the Hierophant and now with this Bull. I'm just getting stubborn energy here because you're very fixed on something. So with the play with me now makes a lot of sense. I feel like there's a need for you to not be so fixed. There's a need for you to not be so stuck on how maybe you're trying to do something here, that there's a need to allow yourself to embrace the truth, allow yourself to not be so fixed, so things can flow, so things can move, so things can get balanced. And here we have the Father of Pentacles. This is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, grounded energy. Okay, be mindful of this planet, come back to Earth and stay grounded. This is also this. So, commitment, being dedicated, long-term vision. This is both father energy. For some of you guys, it could be starting a family. It could be being a parent. It could be being a husband. It could be being committed to a relationship, a connection here. Having a long-term vision and taking charge in some way of your life. I feel like there's a need for you to do this, but there's a lot of fear and uncertainty and a lot of holding back. Okay, so passion, I feel lots of passion here. Spirit wants you to allow yourself to not be so fixed, not be so stuck, and welcome whatever this pain has been. Take a look at what this pain has been. No need to resolve or solve or do anything other than acknowledge that it exists as part of who you are, and know that anything that's keeping you held back is stemmed from fear. Okay, so this could be something very much suppressed or pushed down into your subconscious that you might have not have been acknowledging. And Spirit wants you to take a look at this. Okay, so it is safe for you to move forward here with whatever this is, this gift from the universe. I feel you want to, and I feel the universe has made this available to you. All right, so this is what I see here for pile 1. I hope this resonated for you guys. And if you were called to another pile, I will see you there. Bye. Hi, pile 2. You picked the Sisters of the Spring Swallow. Good fortune granted. Card 28, or the number 10 here. And the dragonfly and the heart with love. So we're looking at an immediate message from Spirit. This is a timeless message. So what is Spirit wanting to communicate to you guys right here, right now in this message? I do feel like with this card, it talks about springtime, okay? And in spring, that means we came out of a long winter. So I feel like there's been a long winter where nothing was really happening. Maybe there was a lot of impatience because things weren't working. You've been trying to cultivate something that hasn't happened. I feel there's been a very long period here of time as my email goes off. And sometimes this card could even mean partnership. We're seeing 2 people here and we have the love. Okay, so it could be in a relationship. Maybe we're not seeing the intimacy we want, or things have been stuck in some way. Or maybe there's been a lot of, with the dragonfly here, need to see through someone or a situation here that hasn't been fulfilling in some way. Okay, so this card talks about, you know, in the springtime, we plant our garden, and a lot of the plants and flowers take all sorts of time to bloom, and some bloom early and some bloom late. So there's a need to not attach oneself to anything and allow oneself to be present to what they're experiencing in the moment, to enjoy what they are, but not to peg themselves to one sort of decision, because I feel like there's a lot coming here for you guys. There's a lot coming in way of opportunity, be it again relationship, be it if you guys have been trying to set up a business, be it if you've been trying to get a job, be it if whatever it is here that you've been trying to do, I feel it has been very slow. So there could be some energy here of you getting impatient or discouraged. And so Spirit's saying, don't jump at the first opportunity, because you're going to get a lot of opportunity here, and to cast your net wide. Okay, cast your net wide. Don't attach to anything. Don't commit to anything, and see through anything here that doesn't serve your greatest purpose, because there is a need here to have some sort of balance here. So to make sure that whatever you are committing to, whatever you are going to choose or dedicate yourself to in the long term, is something that, you know, you've considered against all other options, because I feel like there's a lot coming through. So that's a lot. Let's take a look at your oracle cards, okay, and see what this message is all about. And I've not looked at these. I just shuffled these, and what I asked Spirit was for an immediate message right here, right now. So please use your intuition to tell you whether this is your message. So this will be what you will see, feel, or hear to confirm that this message is indeed for you. Excuse me. All right, let's take a look. So we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Yeah, I was feeling that from the dragonfly, because this is about cutting through illusions, seeing people for who they are, situations for what they are. There's a need to be very clear and honest here. And if you weren't getting truth, I feel like there is a need for you to be very honest with what's happening in your situation, and for you to expect nothing but truth, obviously. Ancestor of Hope. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys coming out of the winter period, there's been a lot of loss of hope. Okay, and so this is also saying if you're losing hope in a situation here, it does not necessarily mean that this has gone dry. Okay, so there's a need to maintain some hope because you're coming here in spring. And I don't generally read readings to give false hope, but this is kind of the flavor of these cards coming through. It's like, allow yourself to not get impatient, to assume the worst or that things are dead, because things are about to sprout here in so many different ways, and to allow things to flourish so that you can make a fair assessment here, okay? Because I feel like you are deserving abundance and wealth and fortune and all good things here. That has not made itself present to you. I feel there's been a lot of pain as my cat scratches. I don't know what he's scratching on. I feel there's been a lot of pain here in this experience, and a lot of pain might have been in you know, persisting here, having to show patience in something that has been in a winter state. All right, so surrender unhealthy relationships. Yes, I do feel, again, like I said, a relationship was coming through here. It says, let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and surrounded by positive people. So, like I said, if there is a connection here, there's a need to become very honest. If you're not getting what it is that you need, there's a need for you to allow yourself to be kind of in an observer mode here. Do not feel frustration here, because things are about to turn. If this is someone who has not been able to show up for you, or you're not seeing the sort of results that you're needing to see, there's a need to still remain open, but do not attach yourself to something here, okay? Dead man's fingers with timing. Yes, divine timing. 36, or the number 9. I feel like you've probably been hearing this for a while, you know, because this is the energy. I'm getting a frustrated energy. Divine timing, divine timing. There was a long winter. Things are barren. Nothing's happening here. But again, this is spirit confirming that divine timing is in play. There's a reason why things have not happened. There's a reason why everything is lining up the way that it is. Okay, and there's a need for you to be honest and see a truth here, however that falls for you. Death cap with endings. Yeah, and whatever doesn't work, whatever doesn't show up, whatever isn't fulfilling and in balance, there's a need to be honest and put an end to it. Okay? But I feel like you don't want to do this prematurely. What Spirit is showing here with the hope, it's like, allow yourself to not be tied to a vision of something that you feel needs to happen to ego's timing. Okay, if something hasn't happened in the time you want, allow it to unfold naturally. You can't rush your garden to grow. But at the same time, it's like, if you know, you already understand that there's something here that has been dishonest or is not allowing things to be balanced, and there's a need to release to make room for more flowers. Okay. Create. Yes, this is creative energy with the spring energy. You've been asked to connect with your creative side in whatever way feels best. This part of you needs extra attention right now. It needs to be expressed in a bigger way. And we have the eye of the needle, intentionality with 17. We have harp, great happiness, beautiful. And we have gong, an exciting event. Wow. I'm also picking up because the harp and the gong, so that's both sounds you can hear. I feel like there is beautiful music coming in here for you to allow you to have movement, to allow you to enjoy. And I feel like you have not yet been able to enjoy. So this is actually pretty exciting. And the fact that the gong went off, I feel like there's kind of a reset here, new energy, a reset in energy here for you. So it's absolutely beautiful. There's a need for you to remain with hope, keep your eye on the prize, like allow your garden to flourish here without getting discouraged. 74, increase. You have successfully manifested something near and dear to your heart. Okay. Perception. Mother Mary with love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So I feel there's a hanging on to how you think something should be. And the message here is do not pigeonhole yourself to some idea of something, okay? Allow the universe to bring in a bunch of blessings towards you. Master Jesus. Isn't that interesting? We have Mother Mary and Master Jesus. It's absolutely beautiful. Forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing is possible at this time. Mother healing and father healing at this time. This is beautiful. This is coming into balance. This is dealing with all sorts of parts of ourselves that is becoming healed based on an experience that we're having. This is beautiful energy with the Mother Mary and the Master Jesus. We have releasing emotional weight. Again, seeing through what is truthful and what's not, cutting through illusion, being honest with self. Unhealthy people, situations need to go. Allowing ourselves to release it and starting kind of fresh here, not pegging ourselves to anything so that we can enjoy our garden and the variety in our garden. So experiencing the reality of change, 39, or the number 12. Experiencing the reality of change. Yes, change is certain. The spring card's coming through very strong for you guys. So we have in the 4th house, what makes you feel secure? Support your home base or family. 4th house is all about home, family, roots, emotions, foundations, mother, children, femininity. This is home, okay? So there is something about home energy here that I feel potentially for you has been lacking in flourishing, stability, attaining something here to call your own in some way. But Spirit's calling you to see something, okay? So I feel there's something you're seeing in a skewed way, maybe, not being honest. And it could be not being honest with you getting in line with the universe, saying that you're seeing one picture, one creation, one way that something can happen here. And Spirit's saying that's not true. There's a need to see things differently, that the universe can bring to you. Yeah, so even with this, I feel like there is a fixation on something rather than you kind of allowing yourself to stay focused on the full garden. You're kind of really focused on a plant, if that makes sense, and how this plant is taking long or not flourishing. And Spirit is saying, allow yourself to be honest and say, okay, you know, every plant takes its time. By sitting here watching this plant's not going to help. I have more garden here that I can tend to, that there's different plants that blossom and bloom at different times that I can focus on and care to, and allow myself to, again, not be tied to this one plant where I feel limited, where I feel disappointment, where I feel like very much like timing is slow. And I feel there's there's like an impatience and also a frustration here in this energy of what I'm feeling. But I feel there's about to change. Letter 27, number 9, and pigeon. This is home energy as well with the pigeon. This is coming home. I'm getting lots of 4 of Wands energy, celebration, commitments, coming together, union, a rite of passage, home energy here. And with letter, this is communication. So I feel like there's something here in the air, okay? There's something in the air here, but I feel like your kind of worst enemy here, thinking the worst, or because of your experience, understanding that maybe nothing's going to happen here for you, and that your garden's not going to bloom, or that your opportunities run out, or something like that. So there's a need for you to understand that that is not, as my cats are running around. I don't know what just happened over there, but anyway, so there's a need for you to allow universe to unfold whatever is happening here, okay? I am going to pull a clarifier here for this letter to see letter would be communication via I mean, it could be mail, but it could be, you know, text message, email, SMS, whatever messaging system. But I want to see what this message is. It could just be news is on its way of something blossoming, of something changing here. Yeah, 9 of Cups and the Daughter of Pentacles. So beautiful. I love it. So news is on its way here. Okay, you're definitely getting news here of something that is budding, like something that is actually showing itself in a practical way here with the Daughter of Pentacles. Okay, and I feel like it's a new opportunity here for you to watch something grow, for you to plant the seed to have emotional satisfaction with the 9 of Cups, because I feel like with this energy you haven't been able to experience emotional fulfillment. It's been disappointing, it's been long going, it's been very dry, and I feel like there is emotional happiness here, and in a practical way it is something that has a big promise for a future opportunity. But I do feel like because it is still a pentacle, it's going to take some time to develop into something more, okay? But there's a need to still stay open, to allow yourself to not watch the seed grow when you have a lot of other things you're able to enjoy in the moment. Okay, so there's a need to be very honest with this and allow things to take time that need to take time. Okay, you cannot rush a plant, a flower to grow. So, but you're also being called not to put up with situations that make you not feel right. Okay, so let's see. Spirit, what further message here is for pile 2? What is this message all about? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. Thank you so much. And thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I'm truly blessed. Thank you. Thank you. What more is there in this message? Oh, wow. Okay. That one went flying. I'm going to read them all in the upright. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the Death card, Scorpio energy. Big shifts happening right now, and Spirit is showing the choice is yours here. You're about to go down a path here because there is a lot of change happening, but we need to allow process to happen here. We need to allow a process to take place, and we cannot rush it. So, Hangman, the Tower, big change, 5 of Cups, and the Father of Pentacles. So, Father of Pentacles, this is Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Hangman is Pisces energy. And like I said, Scorpio. So, big changes here, okay? I feel you've been disappointed and emotionally unfulfilled. I feel there's sadness here. There's disappointment here. There's potentially looking at something that wasn't working. It may have left you feeling very sad. And I feel like what Spirit is saying is that you do have a decision here that's coming to you to make, but there's a need for you to allow yourself to not attach yourself to an idea or an outcome of something here, because the unexpected could still happen here. Okay, like there's something here that's coming through here that you don't want to make a decision and then, you know, have something show up in a way here where then you regret any sort of decision that you made out of, you know, the first bud you saw growing in your garden. You know, there's a need for you to allow yourself to know that there's more option, that there's more on its way. Okay. And for some of you guys, like if this is a partnership here, I feel like maybe if you've been settling on a partnership here, you know, know that there is a worthwhile, committed father type energy here, okay? And maybe this is your energy I'm picking up, but for some of you guys, maybe this is an energy here that you're wanting to, I don't know, like have a longer term vision with something that is safe, stable, secure, long-term, committed. And so I feel like there hasn't been movement, but there's been divine intervention here, okay, with the Death card, talking about spiritual shift, things having to come to an end that no longer serve, and then being enlightened here. seeing things from a different perspective in order for there to be a change, for there to be movement, for there to be an opening and a pathway here. But maybe for a lot of you guys, I don't know, like you might feel stuck, or you might feel like you're kind of waiting on, you know, someone to show up here. And I feel like Spirit is saying, like, don't peg yourself to this, okay? Because whatever it is that is meant for you is going to be coming to you here when it comes. And I do feel like this is going to bring you emotional happiness. There's no need for you to be in suffering and pain. And I do feel there's, with this Tower here, that this is something that maybe you're not expecting in some way, because you've been in winter, so you can't fathom the spring. Okay, so I'm going to pull some more here because I'm not sure so much. I mean, I'm seeing, like, I don't know, I'm seeing two people here. I do feel his relationship. I see Mother Mary and Master Jesus here, like, is family orientated. We have family cards here. Spirit, what is this about here? We have endings here with Death Cap. So, and also with the Death card, there's something here that's coming to an end and shifting and changing in a very dramatic way. What is this, Spirit? And then we have Hope. So is the winter ending? What's going on here, Spirit? Well, winter is definitely ending because we're getting into spring. Mother of Pentacles now. So we saw the Father of Pentacles, Mother of Pentacles. That is, yeah, Father, Mother energy. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Father of Wands. The Son of Pentacles. The Fool. Two more. So Father of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we have the Three of Cups, and we have the Moon. Okay. I feel like you guys feel, I don't know, like, this does feel like a relationship reading to me, okay? But apply it to your situation however you want. I feel like you're wanting something to move forward here, or something to flourish in a connection, in a relationship here, but I feel like you've been very disappointed here, and I feel like there's a need for you to not lose hope where you can still have hope. So if you feel as though you're never going to get it right because every relationship has failed, that is not true. You might feel this way because it's been barren and dry and a big winter here. But there is a need to be very honest here. If people haven't been showing up and treating you right, then it's time for you to understand this as something. But Spirit is showing that you have a beautiful garden here that's about to flourish. There's communication coming through for you, okay? And for a lot of you guys, if this is someone who has not yet been able to show up, there's a need for you to detach from any sort of outcome, to allow energy to flow, to allow things to kind of unfold as they are without understanding where it's going, how it's going. But I feel like maybe there's a huge focus on commitment in some way, okay? And so as you focus on commitment in some way, we're losing sight of the fact that maybe there are certain things that are needing to happen along the way to get there. So I feel like you're not seeing something here again. Like, you're seeing something you want to see, or you're understanding something you want to understand, but at the expense of not seeing the great that could be there. And I feel like what you're focused on is the progress, the movement, the practical thing of commitment, or the practical thing of whatever you see. Like, I don't know, like for some of you guys, it's like maybe if you want that home, it's like you're focused on it has to be that house, rather than saying, I still want a home or to move, but it could be any sort of home, because the whole point is the move. Same like with the relationship. I feel like if you're fixated on a person, it's like, well, there's no need to be fixated on a person. Allow yourself to cast your net wide, so that the point is you want to be happy in a relationship, okay? But allow this to happen. So that kind of thing is what's happening here, okay? And if it's like, you know, someone has not been showing up here and you've been very fixated on how they have to show up. It's saying, well, divine timing is happening here in some way that you cannot control in order for this person to be able to make the decision and take a risk here on this connection. And if you are separated from this person, for them to communicate or come forward with a form of reconciliation here, that there's still hope. Okay, so lots of different messages here are coming through, but I think the message, the underlying message here is not to get discouraged, not to get married to or tied to one idea, and to allow the universe to unfold as it does without our ego trying to want a certain outcome in a certain time frame, because then we set disappointments here. So there's a need to see things for what they are, okay, and allow yourself to enjoy in the meantime, because I feel like there's a lot of things you can play with. There's a lot of things you can do. There's a lot of things you're able to engage with here, okay? So remember to keep your heart open with this forgiveness, love, and peace. This is all about healing, and this is saying whatever happens is happening for a reason. The winter happened for a reason, for there to be healing, okay? For a lot of you guys, could be parental healing that you've had to deal with here, you know, or I guess it'd be your childhood wounds, but parental figure that might have, I don't know, caused you to, I'm seeing maybe have attachment sort of wounds, attachment issues here that might have been preventing you from allowing things to be without feeling anxious or without suspecting, you know, the worst here in some way, or seeing something the worst. So it says, you have successfully manifested something near and dear to your heart. I do feel like you're manifesting something close to home that is about to unfold here, okay? Experiencing the reality of change. It's been different than what you've experienced. It's going to be different than what you experienced with the Death card. So let's ask Spirit for a final message here for pile 2. What are they needing to know right here, right now? What more do they need to know about this message, Spirit? Thank you so much. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the Son of Wands. Wow, okay. What else do they need to know about this message right here, right now? Thank you, Spirit. The Emperor. Wow, Emperor came out for pile 1. This could certainly be tied to 1 in some way. Okay, and then we have 5 of Cups coming out again, Hangman coming out again, and the Death card coming out again, and you saw me shuffle. So, yeah, like sometimes these messages are almost too clear-cut. It's like, I don't know, you know, if I'm being too, I don't know, like I'm missing something, but I don't feel I'm missing anything here because the message is clear. It's like, what it's showing is maybe someone wasn't showing up here. 3 of Pentacles is a collaboration, working together, create, to build something. And I feel like you're wanting to create something, and maybe it required another thing. You know, it required something to come together in order for you to build, because this is something we can build with someone else or in collaboration of something else that we couldn't build on our own. And I feel like there's been a lot of disappointment, sadness, looking back on a situation. And so I do feel like an Emperor's coming through here very strong. I don't feel it's your energy here. And I feel like there's a lot of desire to take action. There's a lot of desire to have movement. There's a lot of desire to engage here. But right now I feel like there's lots of contemplation, reflection, getting enlightened here. And like I said, there's been not a lot of movement here. So things have been stuck because I feel there is a massive transformation happening. You know, so we might not see the plants, we might not see the fruit, we might not see what we're wanting to see here, but there's healing, there's transformation, there's releasing of old energy in order for new, exciting energy to take place. So you guys might want to go see one, because I don't know, that could certainly be your person there, because they're dealing with massive healing, okay, in order for them to step forward in whatever, it could be a connection, and it could certainly be this connection, okay? So that's what I have here for you guys. Pile 2, don't allow, you know, past pains here to impact sort of what your mindset is. Keep your mind open, but also be very honest, okay? Because I feel like there's a need for you to see things for what it is, and to release people if they're not showing up, to release people if you're not satisfied, to release things that do not serve you, and surround yourself with people that do, in order for you to then attain what it is that you want. Because I feel like what you want here is emotional happiness. I feel you want a new beginning. And I feel a new beginning is coming with the spring and the gong here, okay? Whether it be with this person or not. I mean, there's a new beginning happening. So this is what I have here for you. One message is actually coming through strong with the dead man fingers here. And we were seeing 3 of Cups. If you guys have been separated from someone or haven't heard from someone here, I feel like the message here is one of hope. That, I don't know, like maybe someone is coming here, okay? And I know we don't like to always hear that someone from the past is coming in, but I feel like there is communication here. Or someone from the past is wanting to come through here with some sort of communication of hope, okay? A communication of a reset here in some way, to find happiness, to create something with you, to collaborate with you. And you might need to release some emotional weight that you've been carrying, because there's a lot of disappointment with the 5 of Cups we saw twice, okay? And be honest, you know, is this something I can heal from? Can I forgive? Can I allow myself to choose this path without resentment and find peace here, okay? So I do feel things are going to be shifting in some way if you resonate with that storyline. All right, so I love you guys very much. I hope this helped, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hello, my beautiful pile 3. So excited to do your reading. This is an immediate message from Spirit, a timeless message. So whenever you clicked on the video, the message was meant to find you. And it's a message right here, right now, what Spirit wants to communicate. So you picked the Grace in Full Flight, card 13, the Abacus, and the Crescent Moon. So this is such a beautiful card, you guys. This is a card of us having to get to a point where we surrender, because we're completely exhausted. We've done everything we can. And in some cases, we've lost complete hope. And we've thrown in the towel. But what this means is it's your time. So whatever it is that you've given up on, there was a real need for you to learn surrender, for you to allow divine to give you manifestation. So this is either coming upon you, or is something that is happening right now, or is very close for it to be your time. This is your time to shine. Okay, and because I see the Abacus here, I feel like it's been something that you've been trying to make happen. You've been putting in whatever you could here, and I do feel like it kept you restricted in some way. So there's a need for you to not try to control anything, for you to allow the divine to take the wheel. Okay, and so with this crescent moon, this could be, you know, literal. Maybe next crescent moon, you might have something here with timing, but moon is all about divine feminine energy. It is subconscious energy. I feel like there's a heavy divine feminine type energy running through here, which is allowing oneself to release, allowing oneself, or sorry, to receive, and allowing oneself to surrender to kind of what's happening in the moment without having to control, okay? Because I was getting control from the Abacus, or having to make something kind of happen here, and being very methodical, calculating, trying always from Sunday. I'm also getting Hermit, just how this kind of looks like a lantern in her hand. So maybe you've had time to reflect and contemplate and whatever it is that you've done here, but I feel like you eventually hit a wall, or you've learned surrender, or are in the process of learning surrender, because there's nothing here you can control or do. So there's a need for you to know that you're ready to receive here from the divine. There's a gift from the divine, and now is your time. Okay, so let's take a look with these cards. What is this right here, right now message? And use your intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear, to determine whether or not this is indeed your message. All right, so we have 30 with engaging with fears and doubts. Engaging with fears and doubts. We have Puppet Master. Yeah, it's like getting that from this Abacus. It's like, I do feel like there was a lot of trying to control something or make something happen here. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. We have ancestor of exile with the loneliness, kind of getting the same energy here, feeling shut out. And we have surrender to divine timing. Yes, now is your time. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough, according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. I think this is what you're learning. We have bamboo mushroom with fertility. Yes, it's your time to birth something here. I feel like whatever you are manifesting and trying to birth is now coming to fruition. So we have 24 or the number 6. Okay. Number 6 is the lovers in the tarot. And that is a destined thing here that's happening here. Okay. With grace and full flight. That's also about it being your time for something to happen, something destined to happen. So we have pause. You're being asked to pause before making a quick decision and moving forward. Allow yourself to step back, look at all the possible outcomes, and make sure you're heading in the right direction before moving forward. So I was getting hermit, which was introspection. I feel like this pause is allowing yourself to let go and let spirit take the wheel here, okay? There's a need for you to understand that there's nothing possible that you can do differently that you haven't already done. So there's a need to understand that although you might feel as though, like I said, like you're kind of done in some way because you haven't seen or resulted in something that I think you were trying to make happen here. Just trust in spirit, trust that things are moving forward here for you, manifesting for you. So card 2, we have beloved, radical acceptance. This heart is on fire. And yeah, happiness, beautiful. And then we have March. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, I mean, when I'm recording here, we're in January, mid-January-ish. So March is 2 months from now. If you're watching outside of that, I would say this is 2 months from now. I feel like there will be a full manifestation of happiness here for you, okay? Definitely peace from whatever mindset you're experiencing now, because I feel like a lot of you guys might be experiencing loneliness, feeling shut out, feeling like you're missing out on something here, and maybe even trying to attain this, trying to make something happen here. And there's a need for you to understand that when you surrender, when you allow yourself to let things unfold, is when the beauty of a situation can unfold for you in a very magical way. Obsession. It's time to get out of your head and back into your heart. 14. Yes, out of your head into your heart. Allow yourself to not run wild with your thoughts. Haunted. And hope, love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. And Lady Portia, divine order. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. Yes, definite lesson unfolding. 34 with conquering social anxiety. Interesting. I feel like you've had a pretty tough experience here in a situation that might make you doubt. This might make you feel like you cannot trust. This might make you feel anxious, right? If we're in our mind about something, we're feeling very anxious. So there's a need for you to allow a lesson to unfold and to choose the thought that is more loving, okay? If you are to be in thought, allow it to be that isn't projecting what could go wrong or what has not yet happened, or spiral into something of disappointment and loneliness, but rather of hope and optimism of what is about to manifest. So we have Uranus here with stir up the situation by using, be open to new ideas about, and invent a new way. Uranus is, it is an energy here that I'm feeling opens a possibility here for you to, again, let go of the wheel, allow the universe to unfold, let things kind of happen. And in the meantime, there's experiences and lessons that you're attaining from a situation here. We have whips, 11. This is a challenging card in the Lenormand because the whips is all about an experience we had that is suffering, that isn't pleasant, that could be a lot of conflict. So let's see. I'm going to pull some tarot and ask for a little bit more. Spirit, what is going on here with pile 3? What is this message all about? Because I feel there's been a lot of suffering. There's a loss of hope here. They're at wit's end, but you're telling them now's the time. So what exactly is happening here for pile 3? What's this immediate message? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message. And thank you so much, pile number 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I am truly blessed. 2 of Wands came out for pile 2. You guys might resonate with pile 2 because this is a very similar message, although a little bit different, because I feel like this one is closer to their manifestation than pile 2. We have Son of Cups, Mother of Cups, beautiful. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. The 2 of Wands. The Death card, yes. You definitely want to go watch pile 2 because it's a similar message. And the 4 of Swords. I'm going to sneeze. Just give me a second. Maybe not. Actually, yes. Hang on. No, I'm not. Sorry. Coming and going. Okay. Heavy Scorpio energy in Cancer, Pisces. 4 of Swords came out for pile 1, and 2 and 1 were definitely connected. I feel 3 and 1 could be connected as well. Okay, and then we have the 6 of Wands. Okay, so messages today are quite clear. I feel like you're losing hope here, and I do feel like it could be something that, again, you've experienced non-movement. You've had to learn a lesson of surrender, and I feel like there is love coming towards you. There's a lot of love in these 2 cards. This is compassion, love. This is creative energy. Okay, so I feel like there's an expression of love here, but I feel like things are shifting in a huge way. Things that no longer were working need to die out. Things that need to be released are being released right now. Okay, the Death card is all about releasing so we can make way for the new. So healing is happening. Although sometimes we feel lonely, sometimes we feel like we're experiencing something that doesn't feel pleasant, know that there is a lot of healing happening in order for there to make way for the new, which I do feel is going to be your choice to go down your path of Dharma, what you're meant to do, your purpose, to choose to experience something here that I think is going to present itself, that I feel is your manifestation here with this 6 of Wands. This is being victorious. Okay, this is once the transformation is done, once you're able to transform old energies, transmute old energies, you or the situation, because remember, just because we're ready, or just because we are wanting something, or just because we think now is the time, the universe knows when the time is. There's lots of things that need to line up, lots of things in the back end that also need to line up with other people, places, or things that need to happen in order for a situation to transform fully and be successful. Okay, so sometimes when we're looking back, we say, oh, now I can see why things had to unfold the way they did, because it would have not have been successful. So Spirit wants to make sure that the transformation is happening so that things are successful, that you have success once you get down that path to choose this new pathway for you, this new opportunity, this new experience, I feel here, that comes with a lot of love. Okay, but just know that there is a lot of healing happening, and I feel a lot of reflecting on self. Okay, and when we reflect on self, we gain new insight. And this is insight that can help us along the way. So I think it's very important that you're open. Okay, that you're very open here to exactly what Spirit's wanting to happen. So I'm going to pull some more here, just final words from Spirit. Spirit, what does pile 3 need to know in regards to this immediate message? What am I missing? Anything further that they might be questioning, that they need to know? Yeah, I feel like you guys have been haunted with your past experience because nothing has happened maybe in the way that you were expecting or wanting. And so this might get in your head. And so the more negative you might get in your head, the more you might think that that's the case. And that's not what's happening here. That's not what Spirit is showing. I do feel it. this way. Okay, so 3 of Wands, expansion, yes, forward movement, getting on that ship. Okay, the groundwork has been laid. All you got to do is get on that ship from a past year that's been very challenging with the 5 of Swords. This is, you know, where things weren't lined up, where things were very, very challenging. When maybe you felt like things could move forward, they were moving backwards. People weren't cooperating. There's a lot of challenge. It could have been self-sabotage, okay, either by you or people involved here, where there's a lot of disappointment. So here we have the Father of Cups. We saw the Queen of Cups. Now I'm seeing Father of Cups, the divine counterparts, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, lots of love. The Tower, this came out for pile 1. Okay, and then we have the 7 of Pentacles. So, oh, this card is, yes, look at that. Daughter of Pentacles. That came out for pile 2. And one more card. There we go. Hierophant, pile 1. Okay, 1, 2, and 3 are all connected in some way. I feel like pile 2 and 3 are just more, pile 3 is more of an advanced energy here, or an energy I feel is a little bit closer to attaining some sort of manifestation. I feel like pile 1 could be divine masculine energy, 2 and 3 could be divine feminine energy. I feel like there's something significant happening here in whatever connection I'm reading for, if you resonate. Okay, this is commitment. This is marriage with the Hierophant here. There's in pile 2, there was a message here of this very thing. There's a shocking, but I think much shocking message here is because of the time that something has been taking here to manifest. It's been taking a very long time to get something practical in a way that is going to be fruitful. Okay, and I do feel it is in a connection here. And so I feel this has resulted in a lot of pain. This has resulted in things not moving forward. This has resulted in things being stuck. There is communication here of a promise of something moving forward. And I feel like this is when they're surrendering, when there's an allowance here for spirits to do what it needs to do, for the universe to do what it needs to do. Okay, but I feel like you might be questioning. You might have a lot of anxiety. You might be in your mind. And just know that Spirit is saying, you know, that the more negative sort of energy or emotion we feel tied to it, it could prolong what is meant for us. So there's a need to just surrender, allow things to unfold as they do, and trust that whatever you have experienced in the past has been for your greatest good of experience here, okay? So, well, I'm just going to get 3 more cards here. What Spirit do you want to communicate? We have the 4 of Cups. And we have the 7 of Cups. I do feel this one here. And we have the World. Yeah, this is closure and end of a cycle here. And I feel like what's happened here for you, I feel a lot of frustration here because you could have felt rejected. You could just feel now like you are not interested here with this 4 of Cups. So this is despondent. This is not interested. This is, you know, my breakup card, rather focusing on what isn't working. So a lot of confusion, uncertainty, not knowing, you know, and it could certainly be if we were rejected, maybe, you know, someone was keeping a situation sort of vague in some way with this 7 of Cups, because we saw the 5 of Swords. So if someone was sabotaging, if they were not choosing, if they were leaving back door open, not committing, because we saw Hierophant, I feel there's a closure here happening. There's an end to a cycle here of all of this wishy-washy uncertainty, rejection, seeing what's not working, not being clear, lots of fear. And I feel like Spirit is saying that cycle is over or coming to an end once we allow ourselves to just surrender, release, and accept the fact that we've had an experience here. Now, I am, like I said, seeing March here, which is a couple months away. You know, obviously with energy is not an exact science, but do let me know, keep that in your calendar, how things shift here for you, because I feel like you have been lonely. I feel like maybe you were hanging on to hope and maybe you're losing hope. Maybe you're completely out of hope, and the tarot reader lady always says to give you hope, but you're feeling loneliness, exile. And so this message from Spirit is to say, get out of your mind, allow yourself to, again, trust in divine timing. The universe needs to align things. No matter how much pain we experience here, there's a reason why. The universe knows what it's doing. Do not let this get in your way. Okay, and you are birthing something absolutely beautiful here. Okay, so again, like it's a crescent moon. It could be the crescent moon here in March. You know, that certainly could be something, but I think this is more ready to receive. Okay, be ready to receive here. And March could just be a signifier here if you celebrate a birthday in March as well, that this is your message too. Okay, so that could be a message here for somebody. So this is what I have here for you guys. I hope this resonated for you. It's a pretty interesting message because they all seem pretty tied. Okay, and I will see you at the next one. Bye.